Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Amaris, did you install the stuff for
I did one of the like the analytical like your programs, and they wouldn't let me run it.
Oh. Well, girl, we didn't get anywhere. It
then-
took us the entire hour just to get the code that didn't work. So
She's still working on it?
yes. So he put the data in the thing. I think he's still trying to fix the camera.
So we're here with Maris Baker and Coach Amy Mallon. Today, Drexel 53-49 over Towson. We'll start with a statement from Coach. We're going to kind of do things a little bit differently today. Maris is going to stick around so you can mix up your questions.
Great. Exciting to get another home win in the CAA, play, and like so many of them, every game, night in, night out, day in, day out, it's going to be just like this. I think situational and execution is really important, and I felt like my team did that really well, especially in the end, just staying calm and doing the things we need to do. But to see 16 assists on 20 shots made, that's a great stat. And then just from a defensive end, to hold a team like Towson to 49 points, I felt like we did a great job on the defensive end, limiting the amount of possessions they would get. So really pleased, overall win. And some of the numbers that stick out again, Grace O'Neal with 10 assists. I mean, that's a great stat. And then Chloe Hodges same with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Those are things you like seeing, especially from your tenured players. And obviously having Amaris Baker out for part of the quarter, really just happy that our team stepped up when she was out of the game, and they really did the things we need to do to maintain where we need to be to win in the end. So great win, great home win for us today.
You use the microphone.
Oh, okay. Thank you. For either one of you, obviously, last 3 games defensively, if I'm not mistaken, you've held teams below 50. I think you held Charleston below 60. What do you like about your defense the last couple weeks?
Defense matters so much to this program, And so when we have a goal, we're going to go for it. We're going to lock in. We all communicate. Defense is best when we're communicating, moving, know where everyone else on the court is. So, we just work on that every single day in practice. It's not always perfect. It's not always pretty, but, we make adjustments. And, we just make sure that we're there for each other with, the defensive adjustments that we have.
Maris, offensively, Towson really was making life tough for you on the catch, doubling you a lot, but you had a lot of players really step up. Chloe hit some big shots. Lane comes in the fourth quarter, hits some big shots. How big is that for you, as the leading scorer, to get some help from your teammates while, obviously the opposition is focusing on you?
Personally, I have confidence in my teammates. I know that what they're capable of doing. So, just the fact that you can see them step up when teams are, pressuring me. That's expected. That doesn't faze me at all. I know I have teammates. It's not just one person on the floor. So, 1 through 12, everyone's capable. So the fact that they're stepping up, that's huge. So we just keep that up, keep that confidence.
And Coach, Chloe Hodges coming off a tough game against Northeastern, but she had a double-double, a week ago, 16, 7 boards, 6 assists, 4 steals, and she hits the 2 big free throws, obviously, to seal the win. Talk about her performance bouncing back after a tough game on Friday night.
Yeah, I think, and I had a great talk with Chloe, and I think this is something when you have a tenured player who has been in the program, just the reminder that she doesn't have to do anything other than what she does on the floor for us. And I think her ability to, to be able to move on to the next thing is going to be really important for us. And she definitely did that today with her performance. That's what we want to see out of her. I think she's capable of doing so many things on the floor for us, and we've seen that before. So I think bouncing back, and that's just more momentum for her as a player. But as I said, what she does for us, I always call her the glue. I go, you don't always see it, but it's keeping people together, and she certainly showed that tonight, and I was really happy with her overall performance.
Coach, with Amaris scoring the way she is this year, and what have you noticed improvement in her game from last year to this year that you are impressed with?
I just think her patience, knowing what she's looking for, and I think she's the one thing I love about Amaris, she's relentless, and that's in every aspect as a player on the floor, off the court, with her work ethic and what she's doing. And I think learning the patience and to execute within what we're doing is now allowing so many other windows to open for her. So she's seen more things and more opportunities to score. And I think you're seeing that game in, game out. She now has the the job of being the leading scorer on our team, and not only in our team but in CA. So people are going to send different things at her, whether it's 2 defenders, 3 different holds, different ways, and she's doing such a nice job staying patient, and then her demeanor not changing, which I love, because when you see someone sweat, you haven't. And I think she's continuing to grow in that aspect, and I'm just really impressed with what I'm seeing, and I'm excited to. I know it's going to continue to get better.
Coach, you mentioned 16 assists on 20 field goals, but that's fairly, somewhat regular for Drexel offense. But you don't usually see only 2 players with assists, which is kind of interesting. You had 6 from Chloe. How about 10 assists from Grace O'Neal? A lot of those inbounds plays. I know she didn't make a field goal, but she ends up playing 38 minutes. Talk about her leadership on the court and what she did today to facilitate the offense.
I mean, Grace, it's funny because I give people nicknames, but I always say she's like our anchor. She keeps us kind of where we need to be because of the things she does. The 10 assists, the loose ball, floor dives that she had today were just really crucial, and they were in the beginning of the game when we had to set the tone, and that's what she does. She keeps us anchored in what Drexel basketball is about, like the hustle plays, the rebounding that she does, especially for her size, and then just like you said, the touches she got in crucial moments. It doesn't surprise me. I see Grace do this day in, day out, and it's just, like I said, the consistency in how she does that every day of practice. You're seeing it in games. So I'm just really impressed, and she's like our anchor, and everybody will say that about her. You know what you're going to get when Grace O'Neal steps on the floor.
And Amaris, coming off 2 tough road losses earlier in conference play, you fall to 2-2. Now you're on a 5-game winning streak. You've won games a lot of different ways. Close games on the road, a blowout at home, and then a really tough physical game today against Towson. Talk about what it feels like now to have that 5-game win streak and how you're feeling with your teammates right now, near the top of the conference standings.
I mean, it's definitely great. We're winning, we're on a roll, but it's definitely one game at a time. We know what our ultimate goal is as a team. So, I mean, in the conference play, you're getting ready for March, but we're just working on all the little things that we want to, get better with. So as long as we're elevating in that direction, we know that the outcome of the games will, be what we want. So we're just building on that here on out.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, America.
Thank you.